Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Let me ask you, have you ever felt fulfilled at any point in your life? The state where you don't feel the need for anything, where all your wants seem to disappear. Maybe it was a time when you were sitting beside a loved one, enjoying the stillness of a peaceful lake, or in a profound moment of faith where all there was to do was have, experience, feel, and be. If you've never experienced this before, you might think we're talking about some myth or an idealistic concept right now. But let me assure you, this state is real. I've felt it so many times, and each time it reminded me how simple yet profound life can be when we embrace this state. I'm sure you may have too, or at least seen someone experience it at some point in their life. If you haven't felt fulfillment yet, let me tell you, it's amazing. And today, we're diving into the essence of it, what it truly means, why it matters, and how you can step into this life-changing state of being. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that peaceful scene. Can you feel it? Stay with me till the end, because this message alone can flip the script and make life the magnificent experience it's meant to be. The myth of fulfillment. Is it real or just a fantasy? Do you ever experience fulfillment? This isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a state of being. A state where you don't need things to happen a certain way to feel good. You don't need to be loved to feel love, and you don't need grand miracles to enjoy life. It's the freedom to be whole, regardless of the chaos or quiet of the world around you. Maybe you've been in that state of mind before. Maybe you're living it now. Or maybe you've never experienced it and think it's just a myth, a story people tell to comfort themselves. But I assure you, it's not a myth. Fulfillment is as real as the air you breathe. When we think about our dream life, we often imagine serene moments, walking peacefully by the ocean, hiking through a lush jungle, or sitting in the comfort of our dream house. But what is it we truly want from these visions? It's not the car, the house, or the landscape itself. It's the feeling they bring. A sense of worthiness, capability, or peace. That's what we're chasing. The question is, do you really need the perfect circumstances to feel that? Or can you access those feelings right now? Fulfillment asks you to embrace the idea that joy isn't locked behind a checklist of achievements. It's here, in this moment, waiting for you to notice it. Chasing feelings versus living fulfillment. Think about the things you long for in life. Maybe it's success, recognition, or love. And when you imagine finally achieving those things, how does it feel? Does it make you feel worthy, validated, or seen? These are beautiful desires, but here's something to consider. The feelings you're chasing are already within you. The truth is, when we feel those feelings inside without being tied to their physical manifestations, we open the door for the universe to continue this feeling for us by bringing them into our lives. Why? Because we continue living in our current state. Think about it. When we feel unworthy, we attract more of that feeling. It's like the universe proves what we think to us. But if you feel worthy of love or abundance, you already possess it within you, and those things come effortlessly into your life. When someone loves us, we often feel a better sense of ourselves. It's like their love validates our worthiness. And while that's valid, let me ask you, what happens when there's no one to love or be loved by right now? Should your sense of joy and worth be on hold until they arrive? What if the dream house, the perfect partner, or the ideal job takes longer than expected? Should you spend your days frustrated, wondering why they haven't come yet? These questions are tough, but they point to something profound. Many of us tie our happiness to conditions. We wait for things to align before we allow ourselves to feel good. But here's the truth. Fulfillment isn't about waiting. It's about living. Yes, the goals and dreams you have are wonderful, but they don't define your ability to enjoy life right now. From striving to thriving, the key shift. Most people live in what we can call the striving state. It's that constant push for the next milestone, the next accomplishment, the next thing that promises to make us happy. And while striving can motivate us, it often leaves us exhausted and disconnected from the beauty of the present. Fulfillment, on the other hand, invites us to shift from striving to thriving. What's the difference? In the striving state, we're always waiting for something, a goal, a result, a sign of success. But in the thriving state, we find joy in the process itself. Picture this. You plant a seed in your garden. In the striving state, you anxiously wait for it to grow, checking every day to see if it's sprouted, feeling restless if it hasn't. But in the thriving state, you find joy in the act of planting. You trust that the seed will grow in its own time, and in the meantime, you celebrate the effort you've already made. Life is full of small, beautiful moments, like the sound of a bird singing in the distance. Have you ever dismissed these moments, thinking, "I have bills to pay," or "I don't have time for this"? That's the striving state speaking. But in the thriving state, even these small moments become sources of joy. Fulfillment doesn't mean you stop working toward your dreams. It simply means you stop postponing your happiness until those dreams come true. How to live in fulfillment state. Fulfillment is closer than you think. You don't need to drastically change your life to experience it. You don't need to quit your job, move to a tropical island, or achieve every goal on your list. Fulfillment is about one thing: presence. It starts with gratitude. Think about your heartbeats, each one a miracle, a gift that keeps you alive. Think about the ability to see, hear, touch, and feel. These simple things are blessings we often overlook. When you focus on the present moment, you realize how much you already have. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a friend, or the quiet of a peaceful evening. These are the moments where fulfillment lives. Fulfillment doesn't ask you to give up your dreams. It simply asks you to approach them differently. Instead of striving for them as if your happiness depends on their arrival, pursue them with the understanding that you're already whole. Your dreams then become an expression of joy, not a requirement for it. A simple way to start is this. Each morning, list 3 things you're grateful for. This small habit can reframe your day and invite fulfillment into your life. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities. It means doing them with a sense of peace, knowing that your worth isn't tied to how much you achieve. It's about appreciating the journey, not just the destination. Fulfillment is not a destination. It's a state of being. It's the freedom to live fully, regardless of what's happening around you. It's the understanding that you are enough, just as you are. Take a moment today to pause. Listen to the sounds around you. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the beauty in the little things. These moments are where fulfillment begins. Choose today to embrace fulfillment. Start small, stay present, and watch as your world transforms. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If this message resonated with you, please like the video and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your amazing journey by watching one of the videos on your screen that speaks to you most. See you there.